green light, red light. Green light, what do you want to see Massachusetts keep doing? Red light, what would you like to see Massachusetts stop?
The green light is continuing to provide the environment where innovation can thrive, because I think that can lead, and there's a number of statistics out there and comments. Certainly Bloomberg said it's the #1, Massachusetts is the #1 state for innovation, and there's more out there. So green light just encourage that, because that's going to outweigh, as I said before, some of the aspects that that create financial risk for companies. On the red light, I would like to see more smaller entrepreneurial companies have advantages by placing their headquarters here. I know we have incubator labs and the like, but if you're thinking about your mid-sized company coming in, it's not easy.
So green light, I think it's to continue to make the move towards becoming a world-class state and city. You know, said it's well on its way to doing that, and all of that should continue. That includes, you know, the talent pool, you know, all these global flights that we mentioned, you know, all of that really become a world-class global city that becomes, you know, really one of the leading global cities in this country. And I think the red light would be to be sure nothing gets in the way of that, whether it's you know, protectionist regulations regarding employees or other matters, or not investing in infrastructure, which could certainly slow down the, you know, the world-class nature of the city.
If the state can continue to offer the great education opportunities for students, but also continue the initiatives that they have started around the biotech world in particular. There are so many incubator sites now, so many virtual companies who are doing molecule development here, and as those companies are in this environment where they have the, you know, the expertise is all around them and the services are all around them to grow those businesses, we end up with, you know, the next blockbuster drugs, and having that come out of Massachusetts is a really, I think, is really going to connect Boston to the global economy much more closely. On the red light side, I think, you know, the infrastructure could, you know, could become a lot more effective and efficient, you know.
But certainly, from an export development perspective, you know, what we're looking for is for companies to, you know, and we're here to help companies expand internationally. But I know we have larger companies represented here today, but the type of work that we do is really best geared perhaps to smaller and mid-sized companies, and for them to, you know, realize that there's potential for them internationally and that there are resources for them to help them. So.
Great. Do you have a red light? It's all green for you.
It's all green for me.
Okay.
I mean, just the green light. Obviously, there's a lot of things that have been done well. You know, the support for educational institutions and you know, investment in some of the infrastructure and setting up the institutions that actually encourage you know, businesses to thrive. Obviously, on the red sort of light side, you know, any sort of cutting down any sort of red tape, as well as trying to lower, you know, the cost of doing business more generally, whether it's through, you know, electricity or other costs.
Gotcha.
I mean, these are all things that are very, very important when you know, when businesses are deciding where to locate.